Hey guys, how you doing? Jack Scalfani, Cooking with Jack Show, and I want to thank all of you for joining me Saturday morning. It is open to everybody. It's not just for members anymore. It's wide open. So if you want to come join me Saturday morning, we'll chat. We chat for about an hour, and I answer all your questions, and I tell you what's coming up on the show, and so you get all the behind the scenes stuff and all the secret stuff coming up. So I like to share that with you on Saturday mornings. Okay, so today I don't know if this is going to work. I'm literally going out on a limb. I had this crazy idea. So we did a poll online, if you remember. It was the butter bath corn, the smoked apple pie, Wendy's chili rip-off recipe. Okay? And you guys voted for Wendy's chili. And a lot of you voted for the second one, smoked apple pie. So I thought I should do both of them because they were really close. But Wendy's won it. But smoked apple pie was right behind there. So a lot of you wanted to see this recipe. So then I thought, how can I make it lazy? Because I really don't like baking too much. What can I do? And I thought, all right, pie crust, pie filling, and then I'll get the pie crust. Oh yeah, I got it. So today we're going to come on in close because we're going to be doing a lazy man recipe. I have no idea if it's going to work. It could be an utter failure. I'll let you know at the end of this video, okay? If I throw it out and I'm not even happy with it, or I take it to Bible study tomorrow night. So let's get started. Come on in. All right, first thing we're going to start with is a traditional pie crust frozen. It's already shaped. I'm going to bring this to room temperature, and then I'm going to smoke it for a few minutes, and then I'm going to bring it back and then fill it with the pie filling. Okay? Got your apple pie filling, and then I got this other pie crust that you roll out and you could form. I'm going to roll it out, and I'm going to cut strips so I can do that crisscross they do on top of the apple pie. So I have no idea if this is going to work. So I'm going to take the pie filling, put it in a smoked crust, and cook it the whole way in my smoker. So you're going to have that smoky flavor on your apple pie, and this should be the crust that's on top that crisscrosses. Okay, so keep your fingers crossed, and let's see if this happens. Okay, before we fill this, we're going to smoke this for a few minutes to get the flavor into the crust, to harden the crust, and then we'll put the filling in. But I want to talk about the cooking instructions for the pie. I've looked up smoked apple pies. I've seen 400 degrees. I've seen 300 degrees. I've seen 375. I've seen 250. It's all over the place. Okay, so my decision is, I'm just making an executive decision. I don't want to get burnt on my crust. I don't want to cook too hot. So I'm going to do 250. And then I'm going to smoke it just low and slow, and then just wait till it looks like it's done. I'll test it out with a toothpick, make sure the crust on top is good and everything. But basically, I want to keep a low temperature smoke so it doesn't overcook and burn the crust. If I see it getting too dark, I'll get some foil and I'll tent it. But basically, I think if I keep it low and slow, that's the way to go. So it takes about an hour and a half, 2 hours to cook the apple pie. I'm all good with that. Okay, we have the pie crusts behind me defrosting. I'm going to take a little bit of flour and put it on my cutting board here. So let's take some right now. I just want to make sure nothing sticks to the cutting board. So I was able to comfortably lift this dough so I can unroll it. Who says you can't use a pizza cutter? Huh? This works great. Watch this. There we go. Okay, there's one strip. I'm going to start over here so I can see the thickness of my strips. Probably need a little thicker. Okay, we're going to take this pie crust and pop it on our smoker for about 5 to 10 minutes Not even, just enough to dry it out a little bit from the moisture that is on it from being frozen. All right, looks like we got our pie crust on the top shelf in the smoker. We're firing up our smoker right now. We're cooking at 250 for probably an hour and a half to 2 hours, going by eye this time, okay? So let's close this up. Okay, so I smoked this crust. If you smell this crust right now, you'll smell the smoky flavor in it. It smells amazing. There we go. There it is, a little bit of ground nutmeg. Forgot one thing, I gotta go get an egg. Hold on. All right, so I got one egg in this bowl. I'm gonna do just a little brushing of I'm gonna mix it up real good. I'm gonna do it's called an egg wash. Just brush it onto your dough on top. Okay guys, it's in there now. It's in my Pit Boss. And you can see the apple pie right there. Beautiful. Let's check in an hour and make sure it's doing okay. It's looking pretty good. Looking better than I thought, really. But yeah, we're gonna leave it in a little bit longer. Well, there it is, guys, right there. Look at that. That is your Lazy Man smoked apple pie. We're gonna cut it right now and give it a try. So as I'm filming and cooking this pie, mental notes are coming to me. I would have used apple wood chips. I would have used apple juice in the water tray, and I would have smoked it with apple. But all I did was just pop it in and smoke it. So it's been smoked. Let's give it a try right now. That's just a recommendation to you guys that you might want to turn it up a notch and go apple all the way, okay? All right, here we go. Wow. The nutmeg, first of all, good touch. Make sure you put nutmeg on it. But the smokiness, you can definitely taste it in the batter. I should have cooked it a few more minutes. The batter's still a little soft, but it's firm enough to cut right through. It's beautiful. I'm very happy with this. I'm very happy how it obtained the smoked flavor. I've never had smoked apple pie. It's definitely a great Lazy Man recipe. So cook it for about 2 solid hours, all right, in your smoker at 250 so you don't burn the crust. It'll brown golden just perfect. You guys take care. I love you, and I'll see you in the next episode.